Hi, everyone. Welcome to my AI Talks podcast. There's been quite a bit of pause on this, as you guys can follow me. Woo, so many workshops. The next one is happening in 2 days. We're expecting around 90 people. The last one on 17th of May, we had 120 people in one room and 100 plus online. So don't miss on that. You will get to know what is voice AI agents and build one in 1 day. And you walk out of that room having a Samantha from the movie Her 2013, Joaquin Phoenix's Samantha. You will have one for yourself, or the voice kit, or the kit from Knight Rider, David Hasselhoff's series. So, what am I doing at AI Summit? I'm not going anywhere without my gadgets. And look at this. What did I find? I found Oliver. Hi, Oliver. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Amal. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Great to meet you.
Absolutely.
I just flew in last night, but I wonder how you still have a voice after this week. It's crazy.
Absolutely. When you love something and you do it so much passionately, you always find time and energy and love. To be honest, I've been coding for the past 30 hours or so, building this software, which we're using right now for this podcast. 100% vibe coded solution. And last night I did this, and I went online, and it took literally 3 hours, 35 minutes without breaking. And this was amazing, like vibe coded and not breaking. This was amazing.
And guys, this is like, I saw the setup before. I thought, okay, nice tech. But then I looked at this code that's happening here. It's the first time I'm being recorded, I would say, by an AI agent.
Yeah, so look at this. It's all
amazing.
running in this terminal. It's Electron.js happening, and it's a lot of, what do you call it, virtualization. Because right now when I swipe, this is a virtualized environment. And in this moment, only C++ can work. So it is bridging native module with C++, and I have these shortcut keys that I can load this up and down, and it is amazing. Like what's possible is amazing.
When people are saying AI is coming for your job, then, well, we have one of those examples where if you're an editor,
exactly.
you need to find your edge with real creativity, but the standard stuff, it's all done fully automated. Amazing.
Absolutely. So we're going to have a very nice little talk with industry leaders and AI agents. Oliver and I got to know each other in this AI summit, but we had a spark of a conversation over pricing. And as you guys know, AI agents are coming. It's inevitable. Nobody can deny 2025, even in Germany, despite being laggers. I'm a proud German citizen. Although I come from Afghanistan, and I bring this multicultural aspect to whatever I'm doing here in Germany, especially in Berlin. I call Berlin my home because we're building a house, a little bird nest for my 2 little children. So we are laggers, let's accept that. But even Germany is accepting the wave of AI agents, and it's coming. Now, the big question is, how do we price them? I have an AI agent. I built it for an HR company. This one AI agent replaces maybe 10 HR managers. Only one HR manager can do the job of these 9 other AI managers. The company using this AI agent, this orchestration, multi-agent orchestration layers, and it cost me 5,000 euros. Should I sell it for 20,000 euros? If so, they're saving 200,000 euros by using my AI agent. Can I charge them 100,000 euros? It's a moral question. It cost me only 5,000 euros. So this is a very big question when it comes to pricing. And when Oliver and I were talking about this, it sparked a conversation. I said, I'm going to invite you for the AI guest. And Oliver, what do you think about pricing when it comes to AI agent? But before we go there, can you tell us what is GriffinAI? Tell us a little bit about your background, and then we go to the pricing dilemma when it comes to AI agents.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. And yes, pricing, it's an important topic. And actually, let me maybe start by what we are doing at GriffinAI. Today, everybody is talking about autonomous agents. OpenAI is building them, Meta is building them, Google is building them, many people, China is building them, it's all over. What people miss for autonomous agents, you need financial independence. Agents need to be able to make transactions, to buy something, to buy a service, buy some editing service for video that it needs to process, or buy some access to a certain data set, or buy a plane ticket for its human counterpart. So for autonomy to work, you need financial independence and financial transactions.
Right.
Now this is something in the traditional banking world. I mean, imagine you're an AI agent and you go to Sparkasse and try to open up a bank account. It's not going to happen.
Because you don't have a personal identity.
You don't have identity.
You don't have a passport. You don't have a residence permit.
Yeah, and I mean, even us people in crypto sometimes have hard times opening up bank accounts now.
I mean, look at this. I used to send remittances to Afghanistan through crypto, and a lot of times I was asked, like, how are you doing it? Is it okay? Is it safe? Is government going to ask you what are you sending these money? Especially after the collapse of the government. I still send remittances every month through crypto. But you're right. Like, how? If I build an AI agent and I can incentivize that AI agent with currency, how do I do it? There is no solution. And
exactly. And
what's the solution?
Well, you already mentioned it. It's your solution going on-chain.
Yes.
Using blockchain technology for it. While you cannot give a bank account to your AI agent, you can easily create a wallet, give the private keys with budget limitations and so on to your agent, and, well, set it free financially. At least within a certain balance it has, and then creating those incentive systems around it, how to manage the money, the risk management tools, and so on. So giving this financial independence to agents.
Now look at this. My engineering mind goes on fire. Why? Because if I build an AI agent, and I give, you said certain limits, if I give, let's say, a multi-agent framework, having like these organograms, a boss agent, and maybe not the boss agent, a boss human brain, having these orchestrated layers, and then a pizza order AI agent for my events, my workshops. And that AI agent has a limit, a budget limit of, let's say, 1,000 euros per event. It can use already banks and everything, but on the chain, this is a great question. Like, how does that happen? Like, do I give access to my crypto wallet to AI agents? Like, literally the AI agents building these crypto wallets for my, do I give them my private key access?
Well, this depends on your risk appetite, but I would not give them your main wallet.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
wait a minute. Can you do this gesture to this camera, like this gesture? Yeah.
This gesture,
so it can lock on your face because then it likes you more, and then it stays with you. No, I think it stays with you.
Me? Okay.
No, it stays with you.
So I was told I'm also
that means
filmed
I still need to do a lot of work on my software, and my software still needs to learn how to follow one face.
so we have also gotten rid of the cameraman, and we are now being recorded by AI. So guys, I'm just from time to time raising my hands here.
So we were talking about the wallet. So you give access to the wallet?
So some solutions we have already built where the agent has its own wallet and a human does not even have access to it. So you can set it completely free. But that's real for autonomous agents. So the agent itself is creating the private key, and it's hosted within the agent in a secure and trusted execution environment. So the human doesn't even have access anymore. But that's a very extreme case where the ownership of the wallet is with the agent.
Yeah.
But you could give it a certain sub-wallet of your,
my question is more towards understanding this architecture more personally. I don't understand it. Like, if I build an AI agent, I want to give full autonomy of financial freedom to this AI agent, and the AI agent can earn money and have its own ledger on the chain. And what happens to that money that it accumulates?
But it's up to the creator of the agent. So you're already like jumping probably light years ahead. Not light years, but I mean, nowadays a decade is usually now maybe in AI terms half a year from now. But the first step is being able to access a wallet, send and receive money. That's like the base step, and we are here. There are many agents that are capable of that. The next step is, okay, what is the overall economic system the agent is operating under? And we believe and build solutions for this. We believe in a world where there are agent-to-human marketplaces, where people go and hire agents to do a job for them, where agent builder offer their agents to the audience for other people to use, where there's a reputation system behind it so that you see what agent is really good, which agent is doing good video editing and who is screwing up all the time.
So this ultimate goal, kind of giving freedom, like financial freedom to AI agents, is the end goal. But what is right now applicable? Like if I give a wallet with a limited budget to an AI agent, what can it do? Like, can it buy pizza online, or what are the use cases in real life that we can get?
No, that's like, let's talk really traditional agents, so what OpenAI is doing, and if you launch the operator, like you can put certain things in your basket.
I have done something with operator and computer use, which I will show you in just a minute after this conversation is a little bit over.
But anyway, like it can do stuff, but then soon you get this message, please take over, human.
Right.
I need your credentials, your credit card details, please proceed, finish the logout, the payment process yourself. Yes. So today, traditional Web 2 shuts you off at a financial transaction.
I see, makes sense.
Already before, where it's about identity, credentials, and so on. But by putting those agents now onto the blockchain, building code around it so that AI agents can interact with blockchain, this is not needed. We can do transactions on chain. You can have your agent, your shopping agent that is buying you the groceries, to pay in crypto. Now, you need the right service where you can make crypto payments and so on.
An MCP interface that takes it from the
MCP
chain.
Interfaces. Yeah. This is a space, and why I'm so eager about it. Like, I don't think our future, our agents, and at some point they will do most of the work for us. So they are really our future. I don't want those agents to be in complete and full control by OpenAI and Google and big tech.
Yeah.
I think we as a community, and here I'm speaking mostly about the blockchain community, because we have solutions for decentralization, distribution, self-sovereignty, managing your own keys. We have all those solutions, and if you merge this with the AI agents, we can basically keep humankind more independent from those big tech companies.
I see.
And for this, I see there will be, next to those big players and big like OpenAI, there will be this ecosystem that's now emerging.
I see.
Of distributed AI, distributed agents, distributed marketplaces where those agents interact with humans, but also marketplaces where agents with other agents connect.
Nice. So if I understood it correctly, the same way as blockchain or the application of blockchains being Bitcoin or all the altcoins kind of democratize fintech, now we're in the edge of, or in the start of, democratizing agentic software that runs by themselves and now also have their financial access. So the blockchain applications, being any coin on the chain, can be their currency. Through an MCP interface, they can communicate to the outer world, and internally through their internal protocols, they can buy and sell things.
Exactly.
That's a fascinating idea.
And
I have been away from blockchain for like 3-4 years now. Yeah. I used to write some Solidity code, and obviously the upper layers, full stack engineering. But that's a fascinating idea. And in which part, in which layer GriffinAI is playing? And then after that question, we will go to the original question, pricing.
The pricing.
Yeah.
So, look, we started first building agents. We are coming from I've built a cryptocurrency exchange in my previous career, so we are coming from a blockchain transaction type of investing type of background. We started building agents, soon realized we need to build entire infrastructure for it to really let them interact with the blockchain. And so we're kind of like moving on both levels, building agents and building the infrastructure for it. And the big push for us, it's autonomy for agents, all the reasoning, financial independence, reasoning modules, memory, learning. That's what we are working on. In our case, specific for the DeFi and crypto investment audience, because that's our background. But with this technology, you can also implement it in agents, the types you are building. Yeah, like we see all different kinds of agents on in your portfolio for your own use here with the video stuff, open source stuff. We see stuff you're building for I don't know, some mid-sized company.
Yeah.
And those tools, those primitives can of course extend to all different types of agents.
Wonderful. So we are sitting right now in a hall where it's mostly open space, people talk. There might be some background noise. I'm not sure how good is the background noise cancellation of these microphones. We're going to do one more round of Q&A about pricing, and then I'm going to grab that camera and then go in and you show us your booth and talk a little bit more about GriffinAI. But now coming to the question of pricing.
But before we get to that question, may I ask you first, how do you see the pricing of AI agents as you do it now? I mean, you are doing this professionally in your company. Like, what's the status quo of pricing?
So the thing about pricing is that it is right now at the dilemma. Mm-hmm. How do you charge pricing? Like, good AI agents out there that work, especially in the HR and the fintech world and financial accounting AI agents. These are low-hanging fruits that you can easily build with AI agents. You don't see buy button on the landing page. You see hire button. You basically hire an AI agent. And that makes a lot of sense. Why? Because there are a lot of nitty-gritty, tiny moving pieces in an AI agent, and in a true AI agent that works in a business use case, in an SME use case. Why? Because the current state of the art of AI do not support full autonomy, and you do need human in the loop all the time. Now, if you buy an AI agent and you don't know how to operate it, it is one track, which is not sexy track. The most sexy track is that you hire an AI agent, and with that AI agent, you're not hiring just the software, but you're also hiring the human brain behind it. And you're basically hiring a big team of a lot of financial analysts. You're not hiring, let's say, Samantha, being this financial analyst AI agent. You're talking to Samantha. It's an AI agent. It understands you. It's basically an LLM with some voice bot and some Slack agent with some access to Dativ. Dativ is an accounting software in Germany. It has access to all the tools that you're using on a daily basis, but behind Samantha, there's Lisa, there's Jennifer, there's Fatima, there's John, there's Muhammad, there's everyone else who knows accounting and who knows tax clauses in Germany, and they are helping Samantha to help you. So now the button called hire makes more sense than buying Samantha. You're hiring Samantha, but actually you're hiring a firm behind Samantha, which takes care of everything else behind that. And it's a fascinating idea, and I think it's just coming. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, and it's like, we are now already at a stage where, well, we sometimes hire humans and we hire AI or companies operating in AI in some form or the other. And so to your question on pricing, I think, I mean, starting off with pricing, like the most simple thing is always to charge what goes into a product, to charge the input costs. So you're a consultant, you're billing a company to build an AI for you, they pay the time you spend, they pay for the AI compute you're consuming, the data resources, all of it with a markup. I think that's like always the first level of pricing once a new technology emerging. It's kind of like people price the input costs they have in producing something. What we usually see at the next stage, and we are already there, and part of it with AI, it's charging for the value you provide.
Right.
So abstracting away, you now have this AI agent that is hiring,
Yeah.
and you don't really care what goes into this agent. Like, you charge the utility it provides.
Exactly.
So if it hires, like, you could imagine that this AI recruiter, just like today a headhunter does, charges 10% of the salary
Exactly.
the future employee gets. Like, there are, like, I think the next evolution we already see emerging, it's pricing for the value
Right.
something provides.
Absolutely.
I think that's just the second level, and the third level, that some of the stuff we are working on, it's basically giving real entity and financial identity and, well, entity to AI agents and making them completely independent financial actors.
Yes.
And basically engaging those agents in a way that you build an ecosystem, a commercial ecosystem around them, that an agent is basically like a company where you can buy shares in. And the creator of an agent, he, to cover his costs, can sell part ownership of his agents
Yes.
into the marketplace for people to participate, or for people that use this agent. Often they can actually partake in this agent, and really building a marketplace, an ecosystem for investing in agents, for creating them, for selling them, for renting them. Mm-hmm. And again, this comes back to blockchain. We have all what it takes from those very first experiments about DeFi, about NFTs, about trading meme coins. So all those things that were at the time just, well, some of us took it quite serious, but I would say it was a bit of a game and a gamble. And like, you traded in memes, you traded in NFTs, and it was all exciting, but there was not much real utility behind it.
Right.
But at an age of AI, if we, instead of memes and NFTs, think of trading AI agents in that way,
right,
this will bring, like, this technology from a blockchain standpoint, it could bring it onto a whole new level when it comes to maturity and to real world use cases behind it.
Absolutely, makes sense. I mean, there are a lot of cool utility outcomes when you put together AI and blockchain or decentralization, especially with this agentic frameworks and AI agents. But let's have a look around this place. What do we have? How your stall looks like, your friends, your colleagues. And then I'm going to get the camera and have a tour around this cool place.
Let's do that. Great.
Thank you so much. Do you have anything for a closing statement before we leave the chairs?
Well, it was a pleasure. Great meeting you.
Thank
and
you.
Let's stay in touch. And we will be back in Berlin soon. Part of our team is here, so
absolutely,
there will be more podcasts and more events.
And when I'm in Zurich, I will stop by and say hi.
Definitely, and
definitely best time to be in Zurich. I think we're gonna.
Switzerland is always worth a visit. I love it in the winter, but the summer is equally nice. So anytime, just come over.
Thank you so much. Let's have a little bit of a walk around this cool place. So I'm gonna quickly grab this so that I'm more mobile.
But I would say, because it's now not a lot here, let's not spend too much time here.
Sure.
I think they're also
maybe
disconnected.
Can I get the microphone from there? Your microphone. Yeah, I need to get it.
Wait.
Otherwise, whatever you're talking, it's going to be recorded here, so I keep it with me. Yeah, I'll just walk 2 minutes and then I'll come back. All right, so this is one of the 4 floors, actually. Unfortunately, I was not the whole day here. I just came an hour ago. And there is a very nice podcast place there. I just connected with Jacob, who's running this. Hopefully, I'm going to get a chance to get in this cool place, running podcasts. And look at those cameras, exactly the same camera. Hi, podcasters. This is my podcast. You want to say something to my audience? This is the microphone. Here, down there. Take the microphone. Here, this tiny one. It's about AI agents. Anything about AI agents, I cover content about AI agents, N8N, vibe coding.
Cool, yeah, it's great to be here. We are building an AI agent game.
A game?
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's like two AI agents are having a conversation about like a polarizing topic. And
Oh, nice.
they basically take one side, or like each one takes a different side, and you as a player can provide them some arguments, and then they get scored by an LLM, and in the end, like the best arguments win.
Wow, that's interesting. And that's actually the app or the AI agent that you guys are building, right?
Yes, exactly. That's
Wonderful.
Do you want to participate the debate? You know, Bitcoin Murat is like losing.
He
only
is
got 4
losing.
HP. Look.
I'm gonna stop by once I stop the recording, put it back on my head, and then I'll see. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks. And that's the recording part of the podcasters, and I'm super thrilled to be a part of this. Like, literally, this is something that I have been dreaming for to like 4 years or so. I wanted to start producing content, and now I started it. I took the leap of faith. I think it's amazing. Like, it opens a lot of doors of opportunity for you. Especially we as developers usually tend to create software, not create content. And I think this is just the start. Like, all developers out there, if you're following me, I bet you just pull your camera, record something, put it on the internet. You're gonna open a lot of doors of opportunity, especially in this kind of market where recruitment is very hard and jobs are decreasing, layoffs are happening. So if you're like me, writing code in dark mode, or like me 3-4 months ago, writing code in dark mode and want to look perfect before you turn on the camera, don't do that. Just start the recording and put something on LinkedIn right now if you see this, or on YouTube. You will see the magic happening by itself. Thank you so much, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.